like, but it's an admin experience, right? I don't have any other experience. So I just would like to know which is the correct module for me. And I heard about SAP. Uh, uh, right now, it's very booming into the industry. So I thought just I need to take some more detail regarding this SAP, so I can think about something to do or make a career in that.
Good.
So, so with the BBA graduation, uh, which module will be the best for me?
Okay, so you have done BBA. So I think in
Yes,
BBA you have common for all the specific business processes like in
correct.
finance, then also in sales and distribution, marketing, right?
हाँ जी, that is the reason I am little bit confused.
No
कि which
problem, no problem. Yeah, so in fact, if you are having keen interest in marketing and sales, then you can do sales and marketing module. So it is having the presentation in front of you. Okay, sales and marketing is a good
okay.
place, and as you know that for all the outbound operations for any
Mm-hmm.
business process
Okay.
across the globe. Okay, Sonal, we are having
Mm.
sales and distribution activities. Okay, so
Mm.
in this regard, for all the sales and distribution activities, we have got
Mm.
a specific requirement for the consultants in SDA. So
Okay.
whether you are going for sales, whether you are going for distribution, then SD module is one of the most appropriate module.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now we are having some specific activity that we should take care of this module as a base, and then we can understand, we can plan our activities. Okay, then
Okay.
do some execution of the different transactions in SD module, right? Then
Right.
check whether there is a gap or not. First, you need to do
Okay.
plan, then execution process after planning, then checking your existing process whether there is any gap as per your plan or not, and then take the corrective actions based on the review. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So SD module is also a very nice module, and it is also in demand. Okay, and regarding the other person, Chris, SD is also fine for you because you have done master course, and sales and distribution is the mother module of SAP, core module. So we have
Mm-hmm.
many vacancies existing in SAP for SD, like MM. MM is the mother module
Okay.
for mechanical engineers, and especially the
Mm-hmm.
material management engineers who are having interest for products.
Okay.
But the fellows who are having interest for sales order management or delivery management, like sales and distribution, like revenue generation, so they should involve themselves in SD, outbound operations specifically. Any question, Sonal or Chris?
No, no, sir. As of now, not.
Yeah, so that's why the name is SD, and ECC
Okay.
stands for Enterprise Central Component. S4
Hmm.
stands for fourth generation device. Just please be mute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, please be mute and or maybe in silence. And HANA is the high performance analytical appliance. Okay. So as the name suggests, we shall cover ECC and S4 HANA both SD modules. Okay, for ECC. So we shall introduce our activities related to the SAP GUI. Then we shall also involve some specific activities requirement for the customer master data involving some customizing implementation SPRO menu in SD. So SD starts from the organization structures for logistics basically, okay, inbound and outbound. So outbound operations we shall discuss about the enterprise structure for SD, like sales organization, distribution channel and division, right? Next we shall discuss about the configuration. So what will be the basic configuration for master data like customer master. Then also we have got master data for partner functions, okay, material master. So these are the specific master data creation and setting in configuration we shall discuss. After that, we need to have detailed analysis for sales order, which is one of the most important SD document. In sales order, we have got different attributes like number ranges about the creation of the sales order number range. Also, we have got sales document type involving some product proposals activities. Next, we need to create some order reasons for this particular sales order document, which is applicable for order management division. We need to define the specific item categories for sales order at the item level related to the materials and the customer informations. Okay. Then we need to focus on this delivery schedule line. What will be the schedule line based on the delivery quantity and the requirement date for the customer for a particular product. We shall also see the specific reports for sales document like sales order. There we can see how to do the copying of the existing sales order to create a new sales order, so that the existing sales order, the basic informations like document type or item category, item group, item inches, all will be copied to a new sales order. Just you need to define the quantity and delivery date. So you know that that net requirement quantity and the delivery date is the major attribute for any sales order for a specific customer, right? So next we shall also discuss about the other documents available before sales order like inquiry, quotation. How can we take care about the inquiry, then do the quotation. Based on the quotation, we have to do the comparison of the quotations and then do the creation of the sales order for customer, right? We have to check about the credit and debit process related to the customers revenues generation. So credit and debit with respect to this particular supplier, we need to find out for the customers. So customer, if any amount customer is paying, then it will be credited to our company's account against the particular selling of the product, and vice versa for debit. So let us suppose that any amount is returned from the customer, then it will be debited the corresponding particular amount from our account. For any product, customer return is for any product, okay, return delivery, we have to debit the amount. So this is called a return process, how to enable the sales return. And also we need to do the invoice correction consequently against the sales return. Maybe we need to debit the exact quantity of the products, or maybe the corresponding amount from the total billing invoice. Okay, so this involves credit and debit process, and also if there is any extra amount for excess charges for any sales order, we have to take care about the corresponding amount of quantity of materials to be adjusted in the original sales order, right, for excess invoice. So there we need to do the correction in the invoice. So here we need to create some request for invoice correction. Also, we have got a long-term contract with the customer. So there are two types of specific contracts. One is the outline agreement, and second is the scheduling. Hello, just please silence. So outline agreement, as we know that it is related to the contract for a specific customer for a specific long-term or short-term duration, maybe annual rate contract, right? And it involves some specific contracts, document type, maybe quantity contracts or value contracts. We can create a central purchase contract or central sales contract based with the agreement for business partners. So in SAP S4HANA, we have got business partner concept. Okay, so business partner means customer and vendor both. So a customer can be a vendor for a company, or same time a vendor can be a customer of a company, as well as an employee can be a vendor or customer of a company like Amazon, Flipkart, or LG, Samsung. So these are the companies where an employee can be a vendor or customer of a company. So we need to take care of them as a business partner in a single umbrella in S4HANA. Similarly, we have got scheduling agreement, which is again a specific document type based agreement, LP and LPA, with some release documentation for scheduling agreement specific schedule lines. So maybe we can directly send these schedule lines directly sent to this particular vendor for supplying the product to the customer premises, or we can control the schedule lines as per our plan. Then send our orders one by one. Okay, so for this we have very specific configuration system for status profile and also status profile management for a specific scheduling agreement, as well as consignment stock process. So consignment basically it is a special stock process which involves the product will be at the customer premises and the product will be owned by the vendor, not the customer, until there will be any goods issue from the particular stock. The product will be owned by the vendor, but it will be placed at the customer premises, right? Because to reduce the transportation time, and it will provide the just-in-time delivery requirement for consignment. Fifth is the available to promise for this particular material based on the sales order requirement. And four, we have to take care about the transfer of requirements, maybe related to the requirement for these products for a particular production plant or for a particular very specific plant. We have to take care about the transfer of requirements based on the MRP, material requirement planning. So we have to take care about the sales order, a specific transfer of requirement. So basically MRP takes care about the current and future sales. Okay, and it also defines our production process. So sales order has two work. One, it will provide the particular products for the demand management system of our MRP system, and sales order also defines our production process for a production plant, because based on the sales order we are doing the production most of the time. So there we need to check the availability check for the materials, raw materials available in time as per the delivery date and the requirement quantity. Any doubt up to this point, guys?
No, sir.
It is going good?
Like it's a bit tough to understand at initial level, but it's okay.
Yeah, it is similar actually, but I am going to the very ground level. I am providing examples also how the sales order affecting, let us suppose that you are a member of your project related to the sales and distribution, and your company is producing mobile, manufacturers of mobile. So mobile is having some sales order requirement from a customer. Let us suppose that Walmart. So Walmart has given order about 500 mobiles for the next week. It is the urgent requirement. So based on this requirement, we have two things. Any requirement. One is the requirement quantity, other is the delivery date. So based on these two attributes, we have to define our production process of this mobile, Samsung mobile, let us suppose that. And we have to figure out our material requirement planning. So it will check the availability of the products, specific products component. So let us suppose that Samsung mobile has got about 2000 components. Okay, let us suppose that. So we have to take care about this components availability check through availability ATP attribute, available to promise. So there is a particular component. So from this component, we have to check the availability check for the components in order to supply the finished goods. Okay, very simple. Next, we have got logistics execution process. Logistics execution process involves outbound delivery process. Okay, so outbound delivery process is very simple. It is related to the shipping operations. Like you can say delivery creation, then picking, packing, loading, shipping, and do the posting of goods issue. Okay, so these are the generally specific processes we are following in industry. Creation of delivery against the sales order, right? After that, we have to do the outbound operations like picking the products, then packing the products, picking, packing, then loading the products to the particular truck or particular vehicle, and then shipping, do the shipment. Okay, and after shipping, we have to do the posting in the system, because we have to do the correction in the GL account journal in finance. Okay, after shipping. So we have to create post goods issue object. So there we have got different attributes like delivery blocks or blocking reasons. What will be the blocking reasons? And maybe we are blocking the delivery due to some product quality, or some due to customers' feedback, or maybe due to some specific political situations, or any specific urgent reason. So this blocking of deliveries are also available, maybe at the header level, means at the top level, or maybe at the line item level. Schedule line item means line item level, right? Or maybe at the customer specific header level, customer specific header level. After picking, we have packing. Packing process provides handling units. Packing process requires packaging material. Okay. And also we have got special stocks like subcontracting or consignment or pipeline or third party stocks. These are the special stock we are using in a SD side. We have got routing. Routing is transportation out of company premises towards the customer premises. So there is a particular routing is available. Routing involves two parameters. What will be the freight cost related to the routing, and second is what will be the transportation time. So freight cost and transportation time is the main two parameters for routing. So based on this, we need to define this routing at the shortest route and convenient routes, safety as well as distance. And based on these parameters, we have to define the routing determination process. Okay, and we have got a PGI also in this delivery. after doing the shipping operations. Next, we need to create the billing documents to get the particular amount from customers. For billing document, we have got billing type, maybe F1, F2, these are the special billing type. And we have got sometime pro forma invoice before creation of the final invoice. So we can create a pro forma invoice for any specific estimation of the amount, or maybe understanding for our mutual clarification for the product cost and the right cost. So sometime we need to create the pro forma invoice well advance of main invoice. Okay. One is the pro forma invoice, other is the main invoice. So pro forma invoice we are creating before the main invoice to have a clear understanding about our budget plan. Right? Let us suppose that you have got 500 mobiles of Samsung for your company. So you need to create a pro forma invoice for the customer. So that customer must have some planning of the budget. Right? To understand the matter, you have to give this pro forma invoice to the import-export department of your country. Okay? So import-export department also see about your billing amount and all the details about the goods in the invoice. So pro forma invoice is required for especially for legal requirement by the exim department of the country, maybe custom or excise duties and GSTs. Nowadays it is called GST. For GST activities we need to create pro forma invoice. After that we need to create the final invoice for final settlement. So there may be some difference, but not too much difference between main invoice and pro forma invoice. Then collective billing, we are calling collective billing because sometimes we are having a collection of many billing, individual billings to reduce the transportation cost, right? So that product can be packed in a particular big pallet to reduce the transportation cost, also to reduce the handling time cost, to reduce the basically specific material handling cost and so on. We have got billing plan maybe annual plan or ARC plan or maybe 6 monthly, half yearly plan. Based on the requirement, we are creating the billing plan for specific selling of the products and services. So service contract management is also having billing plan for annual plan. Okay. We have got rebate and discount. So rebate and discount both are having the same objectives, but discount is applicable for individual person at any time, maybe for a particular location or particular shop. But rebate is the basically it is very planned way. Okay, well in advance we are planning for the rebate for a particular group of person or maybe for a particular consumer for a particular area for a particular type period with validity date. So rebate is just like a discount but having some planned discount, right? Like validity date, 5% rebate for this particular wholesalers for Samsung mobile, and also it is having some rebate agreement types. Also we can do these activities of retroactive rebate processing. So how to do this rebate processing, redefining based on the changing scenario of maybe related to our Christmas. Now Christmas is coming, so we have some rebate processings refresher system. Also we have got very specific Stock transfer may be related to the sales, delivery related stock transfer to reduce the cost. Let us suppose that you have got 4 big stores for selling the mobiles, and you have got used stock in a particular store S1, but your requirement has suddenly picked up, raised in the particular store S4 out of 5 stores. So S1 has got stock for this mobile J2, and S2 is taken care. Just 1 minute. Just do it. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Just wait
Yes,
for
sir.
1 minute. Actually, some
Yes.
signal. Yeah. So these are the specific processes we shall take care for all these SD process. And here we shall also take care about the credit management, debit management, how to do the distribution of the functions like sales group, partner functions. All these activities we shall take care about the sales and distributions. It is responsible for selling, getting the revenue for the company, and distributions means distribution functions for different distributions, centers and divisions, and sales office. So this is the basically gist of this particular module's course of study. Any question?
No, sir.
Is it fine?
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, it is very easy. Just you have to collaborate with your practical examples, whatever I have given you for mobiles. You can collaborate with your apparels, whatever you are seeing in Big Bazaar. So it is very easy for creating the revenue for your company, do the sales, promotional sales, all these activities related to the documents, do the stock transfer whenever there is a imbalance of the stocks between different stores, distribution centers, or plants, and so on. Okay. Do the balancing of the stocks. Yeah. So always please remember that a material has got 2 attributes. One is the quantity, other is the value. It is very easy to understand, very quick and very sweet. Right? Understood? Team?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Any question?
No, sir. No.
Okay, so this is and the term duration most probably it will about 35 hours, and we shall take classes on mostly weekends, Saturday, Sunday. So timing I shall communicate, and it will be about 35 to 40 hours. Okay.
So what will be 35 to 40 hours?
Timing, total time duration of the course to cover all the syllabus attributes.
Okay.
Yeah. Course duration is 35 to 40 hours, and it involves ECC as well as S4HANA platforms. And we shall also do some practice based on real-time S4HANA platform. So there we can use a specific S4HANA 1909 latest version for SAP S4HANA, which is most innovative one for sales and distribution. So you can see this S4HANA system. So this is the logistics. This is the sales and distribution. You have master data, sales, shipping, billing, all these particular subnode. So master data, you can see business partner means customer, vendors, products, condition. Condition field means pricing conditions. Output means connecting the documents to the printer, email, fax, agreements. Okay. So all these are there. We have got sales, inquiry, quotation, order, scheduling agreement, contract, back orders, shipping, basically transportation for outbound practice, picking, packing, loading, shipment, very easy. Billing of services means in order to do the billing, so you have to take care about the billing of the products, services like consultancy charges or any specific packaging charges for your labor charges, labor hour. Okay. Logistic execution is the other part for vehicle management, inbound, outbound process, transportation to cross docking. It will bypass our warehouse process. We have got very specific master data for logistic executions like partners, materials, warehouse, or customer material information. The material which is very much specific to a particular customer like Maruti. Okay, let us suppose that you have got a huge order to supply the Samsung mobile J7 for Maruti employees. Then you can configure it as a customer material information for J7 mobile. Right, Sunal?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so this is the fundamental thing. I am providing you all the examples to clarify at a grassroots level. Is it fine, Chris? And conditions means these are the pricing conditions. And output means it will connect the particular SAP system for document printing, email, fax, or send the particular information to other non-SAP system through iDoc and other things. Okay. So these are the important tabs here. For customizing, we have got another specific screen called IMG menu. Visited by SPRO. So here we can do the customizing of any standard practice based on the specific customer's needs. We can customize the business process because every company is unique in the world. Just like Darwin theory, no two companies are similar in the world. So every company has its own requirement, own business policy, own needs. So we can customize in this nodes and subnode. So you will work as a functional consultant responsible for customizing to satisfy the customer requirement. Okay, very simple. So this is the need of the sales and distributions process.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Getting it, sir. Getting it slowly, but it's a bit difficult to understand, but getting it.
Yeah. It is the starting point. So starting point should have some clear-cut message.
Yes, sir.
And my session must provide at least 25% new information to everyday class. You will get at least 25% new information on every day to cope up with the situation, how to handle, how to tackle the sales and distribution scenarios. We have different scenarios. So how to tackle it, how to handle it. The objective is to fulfill the delivery based on the net requirement quantity and the delivery date. Right? These are the two important parameters. And it is very simple. Very easy, but it has got different scenarios. Different challenges also. Okay? So you understood order management, delivery management, pricing, conditions, agreements, contract, all this. Promotion. Sometimes we are having sales promotion. Right? Like in detail, we have got sales promotion for rainy season. 30% discount for apparel during the rainy season. Or maybe some